What's up, y'all? First thing I need to do is smash the thumbs up button on the video if you could. Appreciate you. Appreciate ya. What's up, Brandy? Erica, what's up? I'm good. I'm in Maine right now. I'm headed to Maine. Currently on the way to Maine. Can I get everybody in here to smash the thumbs up button on the video just like real quick? It only takes a sec. Just take your finger, hit that little thumbs up button. Appreciate you. Helps the channel out. Helps me out. Appreciate you guys. It was great to see Sosa in a pic. What did I put? Yeah, I try to post pics for YouTube now too. I always forget that I always forgot before that I have a wall, but I remember a lot now that I got a wall. What are we talking about? Whatever you want to talk about. Let's talk about it. Whoop, whoop. What's up? Oh, what's up, Zach? Trees, good afternoon. Vuk from Siberia. Hey, what's up? Is it cold over there right now? What's up? What's up, Zach? Man, I need a couple more of y'all to just, if you could, let's smash that thumbs up button on video. Let's just even it out real quick. 80 people in here. We got 28 likes. Let's see if we can't get 80 likes to 80 people in here. That'd be legendary. I wish Rogan would get you on, man. Bro, listen, like, I fuck with Joe Rogan, but I don't know, he gives me this strange, like, he gives me a little bit of an odd vibe sometimes, like, because I had messaged him before, because he was always sharing my stuff and talking about me on his podcast, so I had messaged him before, and he just left me on red, to be honest, so it's like, I mean, I didn't, I had my agency, like, reach out, and he just left him on red. So I don't know, man. I mean, I still support his shit and I still watch, but I don't think he really, as much as he talked about me, I don't think he really like supports me, like, you know what I mean, or supports like what I do or whatever. So I think that's why he wouldn't want me on the podcast. So it's whatever. I got invited to be on Impulsive though, so I'm probably gonna do that one soon. I just gotta follow it back up, to be honest, and wow, Hotbox with Mike Tyson. So those would be so dope to do. I'd probably shite a little bit on if I go on with Mike Tyson. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not much of a starstruck person, but Mike Tyson's Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. I just think you could be really eye-opening on how training protection dogs goes. That's it. I can't wait. Yeah, I mean, I'm doing my own podcast too, so like that's like what I'm working on. So hopefully y'all tune in with me there when I do that. But because that'll be freewheeling, man. I mean, shit, I'll talk about a lot on my podcast, but it's also will be kind of driven by me. So I think podcasts that are driven by other people, at times they come up and they kind of ask you maybe questions that you don't want to answer, but there's no questions that I don't really want to answer, so I don't give a fuck. I want to buy one of Hulk's puppies, so I have a couple puppies available right now, so if you are interested in getting a dog from me, I have a couple puppies available. Some of them a bit older, so I have older puppies, but I think at this point we're probably going to do some obedience with them, and then we'll sell them with obedience, so they'll be good on the leash, crate train, stuff like that. But if you're interested in any of that, you can email us, darkdynastycanines@yahoo.com. So just the name of this page, Dark Dynasty Canines, just put @yahoo.com and you're there. I have no dogs with me. I am just currently rolling in Lisa's whip to Maine. But yeah, Liam, so just email us, man. That's all you gotta do. Just shoot us an email. We'll take care of you, bro. Oh, Ma, you're on YouTube too now. Mom, love ya. What do I think about the state of nation as it stands? The state of the nation as it stands. What do you mean? Like, what do I think about where the world's at? Is that what you're asking me? Our nation? Bruh. I don't even know if you want me to talk about how I feel about what's going on in this world. That's some podcast shit, though, truthfully. Are you gonna breed Sosa again? Probably. I'm really ready. I'm getting ready to do plugs and wires on my brother's truck. Oh, you doing a little tune-up? Okay. Bro, this nation in big trouble, bro. I'll tell you that. Big fucking trouble. Wow, bro. The state of the nation, bro. We are in, I think the world is probably in one of its weakest generations that it's ever been in. I mean, I think financially, the way that, we make money and how easy it is to make money these days. I was saying this and like fucking millennials get all butthurt and shit. It's true, yo. The way that you can make money today is like fucking the easiest thing in the world. Like it's so incredibly easy to make money compared to what it was like back in the day. You couldn't just like fucking jiggle your ass around online and fucking get money. You had to actually be like, a performer or a fucking model, and you had to get to those agencies and shit. You couldn't just like make your own fucking page and do what the fuck you want, you know what I'm saying? Do some weird dance and fucking go viral, or fucking do some like basic fucking weird shit and go viral. Like, I don't know, the world just, it was different. You actually had to work for it. And I still come from that generation. Like, it's a prime example of like where the fucking world's at too. Like, I was listening to this like college basketball shit a little bit, and the president, and she's like, well, I think both teams should come to the White House. Bro, no, the fuck they shouldn't. There's a winner and there's a fucking loser. And that's how it works. And when you're the loser, that's what motivates you to get better, right? And then you become a winner. You don't just get given the fucking trophy. It's like, oh, you tried hard. So, bruh, fuck all of that. That shit is not how it goes, bro. I come from a different generation. I come from when I played sports coming up, like, and fucking youth sports is fucking hectic as fuck, dude. Like, parents are insane, bro. Like, it gets crazy in fucking youth sports. So I come from a generation of youth sports where it's like, bro, I got a fucking ice skate thrown on my head because I made a pass instead of taking the shot because my coach knew that I was, I could score, I would have scored, but I made the right play. I still hold it today that I made the right play. But if we won, you would get taken out for ice cream, and you get treated well. If you lost, you didn't get shit. That was it, yo. You just went the fuck home, yo. Like, that's the generation that I come from. So I don't really like understand this like, fucking participation trophy shit, and like, it's just so weird, yo. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's such a weird generation that we live in now. You know what I mean? Where it's like, it's alright, like verified badges and shit, bro. Facebook just fucking okie doke the entire fucking world, bro. They just got everybody so bad. Everybody out here want to clout chase so bad, want to be somebody they're not so bad. Have these fucking blue check marks by their fucking name because you can buy it now. Facebook, go ahead and made fucking $660 million in a fucking day off of these people, bro. This is the state of the world that we're living in right now. This is where we're at. Like, it's madness, yo. Like, it's fucking madness. So, how do I feel about the state of the nation? Weak. That's how I feel. I feel weak as fuck about the state. The state of the nation feels weak as shit. That's how it feels. It feels like, I don't know what fucking time we're living in. That's what it feels like. See, my mom's here. She's perfect. She can confirm. Kids don't know how to lose these days. The truth is, failure is what you do on the way to success. If you can't fail, you want the facts of it. Exactly. And that's coming from my mom. So that's how I was raised. You know what I mean? It's like, when you fucking lose, like, you need to lose, yo. You gotta feel that to get better. You gotta feel that loss to get better. That's how it works, yo. Like, that's how it works. So, I don't know. I think it's fucking mad weird where we're at in the world today. Where it's just, I don't know, man. Like, how many, like, social media just made it so easy, man. Like, they just made it so easy. And honestly, like, for, like, creators like me that are, like, original, like, OGs, have been around for, like, a long time, it's so oversaturated now with, like, no offense, like, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I just say it how it is. With, like, shitty content that will do well, that it's like when you actually make content that like has like a meaning and like a value and something behind it, it doesn't get the same amount of support because it doesn't carry that stupidity. And the prime example of this is like, obviously, like I post a lot of, you know, training videos. Sometimes I post older stuff, but I post a lot of new shit, revive shit, you know, and shit'll do well. But my top video, the top video that I posted this month, the video of Drake and Hulk did a little bit better. But the second most popular video that I posted this month on Facebook and Instagram is a video literally of my dog's balls swinging around to Jingle Bells. That's the state of fucking where we're at. Like, that's where we're at. That is what people would rather consume, is a video of a dog's Jingle Bells playing. 500,000 views on Facebook. And, like, I think, well, I don't know, 2 million on Instagram. Fucking, what did the fox say? And shit, like, this is the world we live in. Like, Gungans. I mean, so, madness. We need to run towards discomfort instead of comfort. Exactly. You missed the Jingle Bells one? I don't know how you missed that one. That one's everywhere. I think kids get it easy now. Nowadays, they get tablets, phones. When I was younger, it was like football, keep out of trouble, come back when the light comes on. Bro, listen, my kids live in this. Oh, nice. Why are you out in your fucking ZL1 today? It's not the day for it. Yo, I got kids, so it's like I see this like firsthand, yo, with my kids. Can we get some more thumbs up on the video? I appreciate you guys. I see this shit like, you know, firsthand, you know, with my kids, yo. It's like my kids always got a fucking tablet, phone, or when they go to eat food, it's like, can I watch a show? Or can I, like, always, like in the car, they're on it. It's like, man, shit. Google, yo. I'm not without Google. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck me. Google is insane. Like, I mean, I use the shit out of Google these days. I ain't gonna lie, I use the shit out of Google. If I got a question, I will Google that shit. But I come from a generation where we ain't have Google. You know what I'm saying? You had to go to the library, or you had to go find you a fucking, you know, the book that could explain this to you, or you had to go and wait around so you could talk to the person that could give you some info on it. You had to actually go out there and fucking want it. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't just at the touch of a finger. It was just like, oh, there's all the answers. Here's 1,000 different opinions on something. That's also what makes people so fucking opinionated these days, because they go and read it on Google, and it's like, well, shit, it was on the internet. It must be true. Not realizing that still somebody creates the things that are on the internet. So, it's madness, bro. Oh, my God. Anyways, though, look, but here's the truth of it, though. Like, you can't fight change. Like, you can't fight change. You can't, yo. Like, shit's gonna change. It's gonna happen regardless, whether we like it or not. This is where we're at. This is where we're going. So, for me, it's like, yo, I can't just, like, subdue and be like, oh, hey, fuck it. Like, yeah, it's all good. I'm just gonna be, like, fucking, you know, the rest of the world. Now, I can't do it, yo. You know what I mean? Like, I personally can't do it fully. But you have to subdue a little bit. Right? You know, you have to kind of adjust to what's coming at you. Otherwise, like, you just get left behind. And, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's where I'm at. You know what I mean? I'm making my adjustments to the weird ass world that we're living in, and the style of videos, you know what I mean, that I post. And like, and is it as exciting to me anymore? No, definitely not. I mean, I like creating and having purpose to what I'm creating and telling a story, and I mean, like, that's really what I'm all about. So, yeah, am I excited about it? No, not particularly, but it is what it is. What is this about? Somebody asked me my thoughts on the state of the nation, which was a dangerous question, because my thoughts on the state of the nation are that we are a fucking wimpy ass nation right now. That's my thoughts on the nation. This generation is the weakest generation. You know, this generation is, and no offense, I love y'all and you know, all that shit, but this generation, 80% is the absolute weakest generation that we've ever had. Like, it's, and look, there's a reason for it though, and like, I explain, it's like, look, my kids are in this generation. So it's like, I'm literally like, I'm speaking about my own children. And it's true because, look, hard times build hard people, right? And then there's a cycle. Then those hardened people create easier times, which creates weakness, right? So it's this cycle that you really can't get out of. It's like, yeah, I struggled through my life. I struggled to be, that's why I have the grit. That's how I'm where I'm at. That's why I hustle so hard. That's why I do the things that I do. My kids don't have to do that. They'll never see struggle, and they won't see life like that. Like, you know what I mean? Because of a strong person on the other side. So strength, like, honestly, like, struggle creates strength, and strength creates weakness. Like, it's this awful cycle. Are they closed? I can't tell. I don't think so, though. It's this terrible cycle, you know, that we're in, and it's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, we just keep going. We keep going. So, you know, I've created an easy life, you know, for my kids. They don't see struggle. They don't have the issues that I had. They weren't homeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how it goes. It reminds me of a record that keeps going around and around. Well, that's it. Exactly. It just goes around and around and around and around. That's the way it grows. It's kind of like trends and styles, though, too. I mean, it's the same thing. Styles. That's it. Like, that's it. Like, styles are the same thing in a circle. That's it. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like styles are just like what? So, literally, the same thing with dogs. Like, let's use dogs because I'm a dog guy. So, let's just use dogs. Like, trends with dogs go in circles. Okay, like, for example, black dogs today are super popular. You know, like, if I had an all jet black dog right now, I could sell this dog for $1 million. Like, literally, like, just super easy. I had, like, litters of black dogs, like, 12 years ago. I couldn't give these motherfuckers away. Given, I obviously didn't have the platform that I had that, but still, different. People just weren't interested in it. But, fast forward, it comes back. Same thing, blue dogs. Blue dogs, like, phased out. Nobody cared about it. They're going to be on their way back in really soon. Like, give it a year or two, blue will be back on top. You know, Tri came in. Back in the day, I had Tri dogs. I couldn't give these fucking dogs away. I'm telling you, man. People were like, what is this, a Rottweiler? I literally couldn't give them away. And now, the Tri thing, like, it's faded out now. Now, Tri is faded. But for years before, it was super popular. Over the past, like, 5 years, it was super popular. Over the past about 2 years, it started to fade out because Merle came along now. Merle dogs were also around back about 12 years ago. Shunned completely. If you had Merles, nobody fucked with you. Like, you know, nobody was fucking with that shit. So, but here we are today in this new era, right? It's the designer dog. It's the most popular dog out there right now. Big dogs, same thing with size. Size had its role. I made size super popular for a while. Then it didn't matter as much. And now it's on its way back. Big dogs, you know what I mean? So it's just, everything goes in a fucking circle. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Everything goes in a fucking circle. That's it. I would never have a Merle in life. You know, I felt the same exact way for a while. And I saw people fucking ruining Merle dogs. I mean, just like ruining their dogs and just creating these awful dogs. I saw it all over the place. The main reason why I was staying away from Merle is the same reason why I don't really get into white dogs. Lack of pigment can create health issues. I.e., generally, white dogs, Merle, dogs lacking pigment can be more prone to blindness and deafness. So these are true facts. But And I agree with you. I was on that trend, like, for a while where, like, I just couldn't do it. And it was almost like this conscious thing that I just couldn't do. But I got to the point where, like, the fucking world was so fucking oversaturated with these dogs that it was like, do I just sit here and let the world oversaturate? Or do I, like, you know, if I use my dogs, anytime you use your own shit, I mean, I always feel like what I do is better. So I feel like if I use why don't I at least make some, like, semi-okay ones? That was my thoughts, and I was like, it was kind of just like, bro, the world's going fucking insane. And I'm not gonna lie too, some of it was business, to where I was like, look, like, this is almost like a poor business decision to not, like, go in this direction at all. But I knew to go in that direction. It's the same thing when you're dealing with tries. when you breed these dogs, the first few generations, they're going to be really small. So, like, it's like, that was the whole thing, was I knew that as well, that if I pick the right dogs, you know, I could keep them square, I could keep them looking how I wanted them to look, but realistically, the size was going to go away until I could bring back a couple generations. So now that's where I'm at with it now. I'm like 3 generations in, and they're much bigger now, and they look much better. And to be fair, I've had no health issues with any of them either. So just to be fair, I have not had any of those. Now, with white dogs, I've definitely seen healthy. Can we get some more thumbs up on the video, guys? I appreciate y'all. Now, with white dogs, I had 2 dogs that were white, and both had issues. So that is true there. Trends happen from social media. Exactly. That's why I just stick to YouTube. Hey, I feel that, yo. I feel that. But there has been trends happening long before TikTok, and so trends have always been a thing. It's just how they catch on. So trends just catch on a lot faster now based on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all other shit. Like, you know, social media. But trends have always been around, man. Trending has always been a thing. I think the term crazy gets thrown around too much. Well, I'm crazy, but normal is boring. Do you think this recession will stop a lot of kennels? Zulu, do I think the recession will stop a lot of kennels? I mean, look, I think a lot of people are starting to quit when it comes to the dog game. I think the idea of, like, it's just so fucking oversaturated now that it's like, if you don't have anything like that stands out, it's really a hard game to be in. So I think that alone is starting to slow down the process of you know, new kennels and stuff kind of popping up. And I have to say, like, obviously I know I played my role in bringing a lot of people to the table that wanted to be a kennel, you know, because they saw me and they're like, oh my God, yo, this guy got so rich, all I gotta do is breed dogs. And the truth is, breeding dogs is the smallest part of my business, and I designed it that way. You know, it was like I came up off of it. Like, those were my big rises. Like, before I was famous and, like, you know, shit was blowing up, like, my rise was, yeah, like, I made money on training, so I had, like, you know, training clients and house calls and stuff that I did. But obviously, like, you know, when I could sell a dog a litter and make like 40K, like, you know what I mean, that was kind of the boost for me back in the day. But I always designed it in the way to where when I started to frame and set everything up for the Hulk and to make him blow up how I made him blow up, you know, the design was to create businesses and other things off of it for that to grow. That's all. You destroyed the pit bull. Thank you. You sound like a jackass. So I designed it in that way. So, you know, I could create businesses and create other, you know, streams of revenue. You know, I don't know why I'm blanking out on the word now. I don't know why. Residual income. You know, until I started really creating that. Yeah, I mean, oh, here comes the rain, boy. Which is gonna be snow. That Camaro, man, I'm feeling for that guy. That's gonna be. See, I got big old studded tires on this fucking thing. Hulk makes me smile. He's so awesome. Oh, thank you guys. Man, listen, can I ask y'all? I gotta ask a favor of y'all on here. Listen, anytime you see my content, whether it be the shorts or reels, can y'all drop a comment? Like, just even if it's a couple emojis, just like drop a comment, drop a like. We need that, man. Like, we need that. We need that little bump from y'all. The page been doing well. I've been really, really happy with it, yo. The page has been doing well, and because of you guys, I appreciate you, man. It's been doing really, really well. Honestly, it's been doing really well, and I'm really happy with it. You know, are the numbers on everything skyrocketing? No, but they're growing, and that's all you can ask for, bro. Like, that's all you can ask for. That's it. Like, this is coming from a person that has seen, like, I had the #1 show on Facebook Watch worldwide. Like, you know, I mean, we did 130 million. So trust me, this is coming from a guy that's used to millions and millions and millions and millions of views. But I can still appreciate the fact that, yo, these views are getting 500 more views than they were before, 1,000 more than they were before. That's how I've grown so many fucking businesses that I'm so used to appreciating the little things still. You know what I'm saying? Like, I start a business and it's like, bro, when that first business that I start makes a fucking dollar, I'm happy. That's progress. You know what I mean? And you go up from there. If you're going backwards, that's like good. But any progress is progress. And you got to appreciate that. So I'm thankful. I'm super thankful for everything that I got. I'm thankful as fuck for the platforms that I got. And I appreciate y'all. So, like I said, if you can engage and just little bits of engagement here and there, that's what it takes. You know what I mean? It takes a community of people to do that. So I appreciate you guys. And also, I'm posting, like, I post specific content for members on here too. So, like, if you're interested in, like, you know, how I came up and, like, you know, a lot of my older dogs and content that you've, like, never seen, if you subscribe, even the first tier members, I post all this content for first tier members. But once I'm trying to get to 500 triple G's, and then I'm gonna start to like open it up to do a lot of different types of I'm gonna do my class, I'm gonna do phone calls, so I'll do FaceTime calls with people, I'm gonna do my class in there. But I just need to get it to a certain point. I need to get it to like match kind of where Facebook's at, and then I can do all of that. But in the meantime, anybody that's you know, wants to get a little bit more out of the page, wants to get, like, you know, I post photographs that nobody sees. I literally was pulling content yesterday from 10 12 years ago of my dogs, videos that are like I've never posted, like, ever, that I never would post for anybody else, just for like members or, you know, back end subscribers to the page. So anybody that becomes a member, you'll have access to that stuff. And yeah, I try to post them when I go home. I got 3 videos that I'm going to post today on there. So I appreciate everybody on here, man. And like I said, it's growing. So I feel you, man. Why is bro? That dude is a fucking absolute piece of shite, bro. Literally, like, that right there is the definition of animal abuse and what's wrong with the dog game, is people like that. That is a person that doesn't care about dogs at all, yo. So that whole thing was just trying to get recognition off the king, and I wouldn't stand next to him or help that dude if he was the fucking last person on earth. I wouldn't piss on that man if he was on fire in front of me. Put it like that. I watched a badass new video last night from back in the day. Yeah, I've been posting the older vlogs and stuff, because, like, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, my life right now is just a little bit boring with, like, not being able to do shit. So I've been trying to, like, revamp and find, like, just some older content that I can post and stuff like that. That was out of nowhere. He wants... I've known that little piece of shit for, man, like, probably 13 years. I've known that little bastard. And really all that happened was he tried to scam my friend. Like, I was cool with him before, but then he didn't try. He did scam my friend. He sold him a dog for double the price of what the dog was selling for with fake paperwork. And my boy and my assistant drove from Mass to Florida telling him that they wanted to buy another dog just so they could confront him in his fucking house on the paperwork. And how we found out about the dog was his cousin was who I dealt with. I got General, that was from his cousin, not him. So I got General from his cousin. His cousin was trying to sell me this female dog. And the female dog actually happened to be the sister of the dog that, he scammed my friend on. So I was like, yo, if we buy this dog here, we can prove everything. So he bought the dog. We got the dog with the UKC paperwork. His other dog had ADBA paperwork. So we had all the proof right there. So like I said, he drove down to Florida, confronted him in his house, got all the right fucking paperwork for the dog. And my friend, he's a good guy. So he, like, at the end of the day, he's like, look, I don't like hate the man. It was grimy, but, like, it is what it is. We went our own separate ways. Basically what he said to me is the same thing I said. We kept him in pocket. You know what I'm saying? What that means is, like, for anybody that doesn't know that term, you keep somebody in pocket is like, you don't really fuck with them, but you keep them where they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you keep them right where they need to be in case you need to do something different. So that's how we kept that. And so for me, after that, I had gotten Tyson, like, because his cousin had called me, and they had tried to rip some other guy off in like Fall River or in Lowell. Try to rip this guy off in Lowell, sell him Tyson $4,500, and he came broken arm. He had entropion, because all of his dogs have entropion. I don't know if you know what that is, but it's a hereditary eye condition. And if you look at his dog, Lion King or whatever. Look at his dog. Look at how closed his fucking eyes are. That's a hereditary genetic eye condition, right? So it's like, that is a disease that dogs get. So Tyson had it. I've dealt with it. I had it right from 13 years ago. Tyson had it. So I didn't know what it was at first. This fool would always be like, yo, the dog got sand in his eyes, like all this other shit. Just straight lies, bro. Straight lies. But what it is so that when they fix it, because Tyson got surgery, so I got the surgery on it. And basically, they cut the eyelid, and then they roll it back, and then they sew it. Because what happens is, that's what's going on, is their eyelashes. The eyelid rolls inside of the fucking eye. And it can basically fucking... I have a car channel already. It can cause them a lot of future issues. They can't fucking see. Man, it's really fucked up. It's real fucked up. So I got Tyson. He was all fucked up. I had, he was like, oh, take the dog and like, we'll work something out. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Basically, like, I'm like, yo, I'll breed the dog and I'll give you a puppy from it. So I did one breeding with him. And I knew at that point, after he had scammed my friend, I knew I was never going to give him none. I knew I was going to okie doke him. So basically, I did the first litter, and I was like, yo, I got all the dogs sold. Basically, like, just sign this one. And the next litter I do, I'll give you a puppy off of. And I knew that wasn't going to happen. So he signed off on the litter. And I watched the puppies, and I saw that one of them ended up getting entropion. So I was like, okay, shit, it's definitely hereditary. I didn't know too much about it at the time. Again, this was like back in the day, too, when it was like, yo, motherfucking Google wasn't as readily available. You know what I mean? So it was like, I didn't really know 100% what I was dealing with. So once I saw that, I did a bit more research. I called some vets, and I talked to some vets about it so I could understand what I was dealing with. And I found out that this was a hereditary condition, that if I kept breeding this dog, this would end up in all of my dogs, and it would be a problem, like exactly what he did. He bred it into all of his dogs. That's why, like, you look at all the dogs, they can't see. Like, all their eyes are all fucked up. So I knew right at that point I was never going to breed Tyson again. So I knew right from there Tyson was never going to get bred because, A, I was never giving this dude a puppy, and B, he had a hereditary disease, you know what I mean, that I didn't want to pass on. So Nala was the only dog that I kept from Tyson, and I bred her, and she never passed or carried on any of those genes at all, yo. That's all, bro. That's all it is, bro. Who the fuck? Oh, I don't know who the fuck this guy, bro. Why the fuck you here? Ain't nobody care about you, bro. So yeah, I mean, that's basically what had happened, like, back in the day between him and I, like that. So I just don't fuck with people like that. I don't fuck with that shiesty kind of shit. Like, that's it. Yo, Grand Champ Mayday, pitbulls, go fuck yourself. It's like, it's funny, the people that come in here and try to act like I'm the one that fucking created this. Like, bro, go fucking bitch at the registry or something. Go fucking cry me a river somewhere else, yo. I don't give a fuck. I'm not the one that fucking started calling these dogs out. I'm not it. I'm not the one. I've always had pitbull paperwork from fucking day one. All right, so is there history to these dogs? Absolutely history. Do I know the history of these dogs? I absolutely know the history. I also know the history to the fucking little dogs, little Grand Champion dogs, the little game dogs. I also know the fucking history of those dogs too. So let's not act like your shit don't stink. So let's be fucking real about it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have this conversation. It's like beating a fucking dead horse. You know what I mean? So it's like, just move on with your life. Go do fucking something else, yo. Ain't nobody care about it. It's just like, literally, it's like beating a fucking dead horse. And the truth is, most people that fucking have those dogs, little dogs like that, little game dogs, why you don't see them everywhere? Well, generally because people that are doing that are doing the fucking wrong thing with their dogs. So I don't support that either. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, we're not beating a fucking dead horse today. We've done this shit 1,000 times over. Go fucking bitch at the registry. Go fucking have your quarrel with them. Ain't nobody gives a fuck. At least not me. Marlon X the Fast and the Furious. So I have the car channel. You never been on the car channel? You gotta go check it out. You gotta go check it. It's just DDK Lan Family Garage. Yeah, go ahead, Ray. Bro, I don't really block people. I just fucking ignore. I don't pay no mind. I give them a little hit and then I let them watch. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind when people watch me. You want to watch me? Keep watching, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I don't give a fuck. But ain't nobody gonna tell me what to fucking do. I'll call whatever the fuck I want, whatever the fuck I want, and that's that. So you might as well get over it because you ain't gonna change my mind. So what I do what the fuck I want, and that's how it goes. So I've had ADBA, UKC, American Pitbull Terrier paperwork on my dog since fucking day one. And till that changes, that's how it's gonna fucking remain. And it is what it is. If you got a quarrel with that, go and fucking talk to the UKC or some shit. I don't know, go talk to the fucking ADBA, go talk. I don't give a fuck who you talk to. Go talk to somebody, because I don't care. Nah, bro, they haters, bro. He don't pay your bills. He just wants attention. My life, my rules, true. That's facts, bro. Like, you ain't fucking telling me what to do. You think you gonna come over here and tell me what to do? You got fucking another thing coming. You ain't telling me shit. What's my favorite registry? Well, I saw my website for the DDKC this morning. So I'm gonna say my own registry. If y'all didn't know, I have my own registry coming out as well. Then they really gonna be mad. They gonna be really, really gonna be big mad because you can't tell me a fucking thing then. Oh man. But yeah, so my registry is called the DDKC. So you can go and find that shit on Instagram. It's not, I don't know if it's on Facebook yet. I'm not sure though. I'm not sure. Yeah, crossing these nuts over your forehead though. What do we call that? Oh, somebody broke the fucking antler off. Oh, that's foul. That's foul. Yeah, I got my own registry coming. Yes, sir. All right, I gotta go. I have to go inside of here real quick. Should I leave this on, or should I shut it off and turn it back on? Because if I leave, I'm not gonna bring you in there, but I could leave it on in the car and y'all could talk amongst each other for a sec, and then I'll be right back. It'll probably take me 5 minutes in there, less. So you tell me what I should do, and then I got the whole journey back. You tell me what I should do. Should I end the live and start a new one, or should I kind of leave it on? I'm gonna do a 24-hour live on TikTok, I think, yeah. All right, I'm gonna keep you guys right here then. We'll just leave you here. You guys gotta stay engaging and stay talking to each other. Okay? I'll be right back. So whoever stays here and is back when I get back, you're a fucking legend. All right, I'll be right back. Just stay put. Don't go anywhere. I'm back. Oh, damn, yo, damn. Hey, fair bit of people who stayed up and... Yeah, yeah, I figured it out. I'm on my way back. Yeah. Hey, all right. What you guys been talking about in here when I was gone? All right, now we can ride back. Megan, what's up? Lost sound. All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? All right, good. All right, so what's up? What'd I miss? What was the conversation while I was gone? I've got bullies, rotties, chickens, and Frenchies, and goats. Hey. Debbie, what's up? Catch me up. Oh, no, we were just talking. How's the weather treating you? Well, it's raining, so I mean, it's not snowing, so that's good. What's up, Penny? Oh, yeah, it's raining. I'm feeling okay. Staying mellow has been the hardest thing to do, to be honest. When you ship the dog food, what shipping do you use? USPS? I actually don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I just know. So the dog food is stored in a couple of different warehouses around the U.S. So when you order, whichever warehouse you're closest to is where your dog food will ship from. It should only take 2 days, 3 days max. Have I seen fluffy bullies? No, I haven't seen that yet. Here it's negative 39 and snowing. Where the fuck are you at? Damn. The dog food is delivered by USPS. Okay. I got him from my uncle though. I'm just a local breeder. Haven't really put much time to create my own kennel yet. I say, take your time, man. One step at a time. Damn, I don't even know where that is. Where is that? Snowing for me in Canada. Yeah, it's just rain here. I mean, I can show you. I mean, it's not even really raining. It's kind of just... There's still snow, though, you can see. What's your dog food called? So my dog food is called Callev Genetics. K-E-V-E-L... K-E-L-E-V, Callev Genetics with an X. Genetics. Right there, Brandy put it in there. Callev Genetics. How's Missy Malinois doing? Haven't seen her for ages. She's great. Getting warmer in a week. Okay. I was about to say, what car you got there? Small block Chevy 350 bore, 60 over, so basically a Chevy 360. Hey, there you go. Sick. How do you keep going and knowing people don't like what you are doing? The hate is strong on my end. How do you just don't give a fuck. Like, every time anybody asks me that, I always say the same thing. You gotta care to care, you know what I'm saying? And like, I don't care. That's why when people like that, like, you know, whatever, homeboy coming in and talking about pitbull this, pitbull that, I don't give a fuck. All I care about is doing what I'm doing, like working on. I don't fucking know you. I don't give a fuck, Dan. I keep the internet where it be. You know what I mean? The internet doesn't fucking run my life. When I turn the fucking internet off, it's off. I don't remember nobody. Once I click this fucking phone off, it's just me and my family and my kids. I couldn't give a fuck about it. The funny part is I don't think nobody is hating. There's pages with like 50K followers that are built to hate me. No, they're hating. When you're on my level, they hate. Trust me. But you gotta care to care. That's the whole thing. And I don't give a fuck. That's the whole thing. Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Zulu Nation, bro. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate that love. Hey, thank you for the dono. Which is your favorite dog? Honest answer. Thank you to the super chatters, though, yeah? Yo, I don't have an honest answer to that, to be honest. Yeah, if I'm being honest, like, I really don't have a favorite dog. I spend a lot of time with Hulk, Kobe, and Drake, obviously. But I don't have a favorite dog. Like, that'd be like asking who your favorite kid is. I can't say that I have a favorite, per se. Though every time I say that, I'll say, like, even when somebody says you can't pick a favorite kid, like, as a parent, if you're honest with yourself and you have multiple kids, you have different relationships with each one, and whether you kind of know it or not, you kind of do have a favorite. And so I mean, I guess, like, by default, it would probably be Hulk, I guess, but, like, I love them all the same, so it's, like, that's just a weird question. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I love them all the same, 100%, like, you know, that doesn't change. But Hulk, I guess, like, I mean, he just blessed, you know, our entire lives and changed the whole game, though they all do, but, I mean, how he did it is just next level. But yeah, that's about all I got for that. You can have a Jack Russell Terrier, Pitbull. I basically call it a Pitbull. People like myself, so you're gonna be. Yeah, and I don't give a shit about people like yourselves, no offense. Like I said to the last guy that was in here with this, bro, go in and talk to the UKC, because I'm not the one that's calling it anything, okay? I still get paperwork to this day. If I register a litter of dogs, I will still get paperwork back to this day. American Pitbull Terrier from the UKC. So, I mean, you're talking to the wrong person is my point. Whether you're hating, not hating, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Point is, you're talking to the wrong person, and that's it. So, you speak to the wrong one. So if you have an issue with that, go and talk to them. I know, because I became the face of it and I have the most famous dog, everybody thinks like, oh, I created all of this shit. Nah, brother. Nah, brother. You are misinformed. This issue has been going on for fucking generations. So that's all. Yeah, bro, most people care about money. Like, fucking wake up. It's like, hello? Hi there, knock knock, anybody home? It's like, that's why, like, yeah, like, these, like I said before, like, and disrespect, no disrespect, whatever the fuck the case may be, most people that are dealing with dogs, like, the dogs that you talk about, Grand Champion, Niggerino, all this other shit, bro, they ain't doing the right thing with their dogs. So nobody highlights that, and nobody cares about those people, because those people are doing the wrong thing, right? Nobody likes dog fighters. Nobody likes that side of things. Nobody likes to envision that. You're living in a different time period. Yo. Nobody fucks with that. You know what I mean? And they have them for years. That's why, like, fucking game dogs are just given away, basically. Like, when they're, like, if they don't have size and structure and anything to them anymore, nobody cares about that. You know, dog fighting is outlawed, my friend. I know people are still sick and fucked up in the world and are doing this disgusting shit. But this is an outlawed thing, you know. These dogs originally were bred for performance. So what was put into the dogs, nobody fucking cared about. That's what I think is so funny. It's like now all these game people want to come out here and talk shit like, oh, the Mastiffs, the big. It's like, bro, you guys are putting Whippets in these fucking dogs, all different types of terrier mixes. Like, they're all mixed. Because when you create a dog for performance, it's always mixed. You know what I mean? So that's the fucking way that it works. So it's just like, let's not act like your shit don't stink. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I think it's funny. So if you call your dog a pit bull, just mixed and all this other shit, the fuck the difference is. You know what I mean? And truthfully, that's just a fucking description. That's really all that it is. But anyways, it's just like the most old conversation, like, ever. Feels like you're cheating on us doing it live on YouTube, right? Yo, that's how I felt in the beginning, yo. That's how I felt in the beginning. Anytime I would be on different platforms, I feel like, man, I'm out here fucking cheating on Facebook, bro. Yeah, bro, Amstaff, don't even get me started, bro. That's why Amstaffs are allowed in fucking Australia. And it's the same fucking dog, bro. People can say whatever the fuck they want. Same fucking dog, bro. Amstaff, Pitbull, same fucking thing. Same dog, no difference. All they wanted to do was change the name to separate it from dog fighting. That's the only thing. So they pushed the Amstaff more towards the show ring, and they moved away from the fucking pit term. That's all, yo. That's all. But point in this is, when I started, bro, American Pitbull Terrier paperwork, bro. That's it. American Pitbull Terrier paperwork. That's it. When I started. Like, that's it. Before there was bullies, before all of this. You know what I'm saying? So that's it, period. You know? So it's pretty much where it stops. It's pretty simple. And also, there's just so much to the history of these dogs that people don't know about. So, like, a pit bull and a bulldog were also considered the same dog before 1980. You don't think these dogs are breeding? You don't think people were breeding these dogs? I mean, documentation of dogs really kind of started through dog fighting. That's where the documentation of these dogs really started, because they wanted to document the champions of the dogs that were winning and blah, 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 blah. So that's where fucking pedigrees actually started. You know, that's where it came from. So, yeah, me too, my guy. Me too, my guy. Trust me, I've been dealing with these dogs for about fucking 25 years now. Everything that you know, trust me, I know. But the point for me is, I run a business, and I changed my family's life, and that's what it's all about. For me, I don't always play by fucking everybody's rules, yo. I live my own life, I do my own thing, and that's it. So everybody in the game is always like, fucking, oh, the OGs, this, that, and all that other shit. I go and do my own fucking thing, and that's why I'm a fucking multi-millionaire now, right? So that's that, you know, and for me, it's all about dog training, behavior. That's really where I fucking make my mark in this world, is how my dogs act, how they train, and what I do with them. I couldn't really care less about that other shit. Bro, they were. Do your research. You said you were knowledgeable, and if you don't know that, that's basic. So, do more research now. Google more. Because trust me, I've been around this globe, and before fame, right? When you get the game people, or people that want to be upset at me, right? Because they think I created this, like, whole thing or whatever. So before that, bro, the whole dog game fucking loved me, yo. Just because of the training that I was doing with the dogs. I talked to all kinds of people, all types of the originals, all the OGs, fucking, like, all these fucking people, yo. Up in New Jersey, New York, fucking Pennsylvania, all over the place. And I went and actually spoke with them firsthand. So, trust me. Trust me. Just leave it at that, yo. Just trust me. I think it's funny what people think I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, I've been in these dogs for so fucking long, and I've talked to so many people, and I've seen so much shit for real. So I ain't trying to hear all this little dumb shit about fucking history. People try to give me history lessons that they don't know about. It's like, look, I give you history lessons and stories from the actual people that you're talking about. And me, shit, I'm part of history now. I mean, shit, I'm a massive part of the fucking history of this whole shit. Whether we like it or not, like, I am a giant part of history in this fucking game now. No pun intended. But anyways, yeah, most people be getting their lessons from Google, bro. Like, that's where they learn their shit, is they get on Google, and whatever they feel like they read that aligns with their thoughts, they keep. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. You know what I mean? So it's like, they ain't telling me shit. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? It's like, look, respect. I appreciate. Listen, put it like this. Yo, I appreciate anybody in the game that cares about dogs. Like, if you care about dogs, you fuck with dogs, you take good care of dogs, like, I fuck you. I don't care what kind of dog you got. Like, in my eyes, you're a good person from that regard. If you mistreat dogs, you're into dog fighting, you're into that kind of shit, then you're a piece of shit. And, like, you know, I hope you get hit by a car. I hope you walk into traffic. Like, you know what I mean? That's the truth of it. I'm just keeping it real. You know, I don't fuck with no people like that. I don't fuck with people that abuse animals or think that kind of shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing fucking cool about that, yo. If you're fucking putting an animal in a box and betting money on it, you're a fucking piece of shit. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to, yo. You're a loser. You're a piece of shit. Ain't nobody like you if that's what you're doing. You know what I mean? So it's just, that's it. Plain and simple. But, you know what I mean? I don't fuck with shit like that. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. Oh, you changed your name? Alright, bet. There you go. You just gotta keep that DDG, boy. That's all. Oh, I hate dog fighting, not cool. You're in. Bro, anybody fight dog is legitimately like, you are a pussy, bro. Like, legit. Like, that is the definition of a pussy. Like, you watch another animal fight. Why don't you get into MMA? Why don't you fight? Stop being a pussy. You know what I mean? That's what it comes down to. You need to watch a dog. Why don't you get in there? That's all. Starting to get dark? Nah, it's just cloudy. It's just cloudy, but yeah, it does. It gets shit. I mean, what time is it now? It'll get dark in like 2 hours. It'll start to get dark. But man, listen, I appreciate y'all. Anybody that's new, smash the thumbs up button. I appreciate you guys. Holy crap, look at all those trees all laid out. That's firewood right there. What's up, Justin? What's up? Yeah, if you're new, make sure you smash the thumbs up button when you come swinging in. I appreciate you, yeah? Thank you for the love. If you haven't already, give this video a share. Put this on your YouTube story. Put it on your Facebook. Yeah, give it a share. We live right now. And if you don't know, you can subscribe to the page. Become a member. I post, like, exclusive content. You know, of my old, like, just, I've been posting, like, old content. Footage in general that you've never seen and that stuff. Yeah, Rob, that shit's with my lawyer, so they charging me fucking money now. So that shit better be getting fucking done. But I had a conversation we gave, so I'm scared to fucking ask now, to be honest. How did you get sick? What happened? What do you mean sick? I'm not sick. I just found out YouTube has stories. Yeah, fuck yeah, it does. It definitely does. I don't think they're that popular, though. Maybe they are, I don't know. My dog got took when my dad went to jail. I've never seen her again. Damn, I'm sorry about that. Marlon with a mustache soon? Nah, ain't gonna be no mustache. I thought about getting rid of the beard, but my wife doesn't want me to. But I thought about it just because it's getting a little gray. I feel like I might look younger. You know what I'm saying? Shorts ruined the algorithm. Yeah, blame TikTok for all of this. TikTok ruined everything. TikTok came along and ruined everything. TikTok just made everything Made everybody's brain just short format. Nobody can digest long format content anymore. Shame. Yo, I would, but my wife be bad. You ever go, oh shit, you remember? It's awful now. Ever thought about getting into working the real game American? No. No. To be honest, why? Generally, like, weaker nerves. So, for animals, yes. People, no. That's actually why the dogs that I use are perfect for it. So, no. Is there any difference between American Bully or a Pit Bull? Loads of differences. Yeah, definitely different. But at this point, right? But both derive from the same thing. I mean, it's just one look. You know, when it came to the Bully, you know, the blocky head, a lot more bulky, you know, stockier dogs. You know, I mean, that's kind of what that is. You know what I mean? But, and American Bully, Bully, what the fuck is this person is scaring me, yo? Like, what are you doing, yo? Look at this. Hold on. I think this person's drunk, bro. We gonna watch this person for a minute. Now they're gonna drive fucking straight. Now you're gonna drive fucking straight. They were driving like that for a minute, yo. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Hold on. Oh, now everything gonna be normal now. Huh? Okay, alright. Well, now everything fucking normal and they ain't driving crazy before, but they were driving wild as fuck. No sound? I have no idea why. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? You got sound? Yes, everybody got sound. Alright, bet. Okay. I don't know why. A couple people say no sound. So if you got no sound, just try to close your app and open it back up or something like that. But look, I mean, for me, yo, honestly, like, the conversations, like, I don't, if they're, like, normal conversations, like, I don't mind this conversation. Like, like, people think, like, I fear the conversation or some shit, like, I'm afraid of the conversation. Bro, I can talk about this because I've never done anything wrong. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've, contrary to what anybody wants to believe, like, I've never lied to anybody. If I said I had my dogs were American Bullies, then I would be lying, because I don't have paperwork for my dogs that states that they're American Bullies. So if you bought a dog from me, you wouldn't get papers that said that. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I didn't block you, bro. You got moderators in here. I don't block anybody. So somebody else blocked you because they were just tired of your shit. It depends on how you come at it. If you're annoying, like, if you are annoying and you just really don't have a point and just, like, say the same shit over and over again, then you're useless to the conversation. So one of the moderators must have just felt like you were useless to the conversation. So get better at how you conversate, and then maybe you won't get blocked. I don't know. I didn't block you, though. The moderators did. But I've given them clear instructions on who we keep and who we don't keep. And if you sound like spam and just like a fucking broken, shitty record, then, yeah, nobody wants to hear you. So you'll just get muted. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll just basically put a zipper on you so you can just sit down and fucking listen. That's all. Well, I don't know. Like I said, personally, I didn't pay too much attention to what you were saying. I didn't really see. I saw a couple things, but yeah. Anyways, that's how it goes. So if they feel like you're like a fucking gnat at a barbecue or some shit, then yeah, they will mute you. They will silence you. That's their job. So don't be a gnat at a fucking barbecue and have like a regular conversation and you won't get fucking kicked. That's all. Conversation is welcome. Negativity and fucking hatred and fucking, you know, all that other shite. Yeah, nah. I'm gonna post some more unreleased shit when I get home. I am on the way right now. The feds on me? Whoa, that ain't good. Shit, what'd you do? Look, I mean, yo, here I'm gonna make a big point for everybody real quick. Okay, so listen. So one of the things that annoys me about people online when they say like about me, when they talk about me, when they're like, oh, mislabeling, and they're, oh, I'm fueling BSL, right? People that say that don't have a fucking brain. Okay, let's just put it like that, because if anything, I have made the name American Pitbull Terrier, bully, whatever the fuck you want to call it, a gorilla, I don't care. But I have made a better picture for these dogs. Before I came around, anytime you saw the word pitbull in the news, it was negative. Now, tell me I'm fucking lying. Before I came around, anything you read in any mainstream media about a pitbull was negative. I came around and went on Good Morning America and took over the fucking nation. Right? Took over the nation by giving them a better name and showing them what it's really like when you raise dogs properly. Because that's one of the most annoying things to ever hear, is that it has to do with the breed of dog. It has nothing to do with the breed of dog. It has all to do with how you raise dogs. It doesn't matter what breed of dog. You might have to deal with some traits. Like you'll have traits and things, but how you raise your dogs will trump all of that. You know, and I was living proof of that. Yeah, like living proof of what these dogs are and can be. And now all of a sudden you start seeing headlines, world's biggest pit bull shatters misconceptions of the breed. Yeah, now you tell me how that's negative. You go ahead and tell me. Let me hear from shining a light on something as negative. That's all. If a dog lectures bites, it's gonna mislabel it a pit bull. It's bit, bro. The reason why that is, oh my god, bro, people are so dumb. The reason why pit bull term is used so much is not because of me. It's because it's the most popular breed of dog in the entire fucking world, and everything's a pit mix. Everything, right? Everybody has pit bull lab, a pit bull doodle, a pit bull chihuahua, everything's a fucking pit mix. So that's why that word gets brought up and they're constantly blamed for things like that. But again, I've been right here at the base of this fucking problem, combating these people for fucking years. You know what I mean? That's the thing, like, it's funny. If only I could just, like, show you all the emails and things that I get of people that are like, wow, I used to feel this way. I used to hate these dogs. I used to be scared. I used to be this. And now I love them and I have this because of you and this and that. And, all of that, That's positivity, right? That's changing the way people feel about something by showing them the reality. My Dog Dynasty, my TV show, in its entirety, we did 6 billion views, right? We were the #1 show on Facebook Watch. My show was viewed more than 6 billion times, right? That people saw that. And the #1 episode was when I brought my son home when he was a baby, because my son was basically born on the show. So when the #1 episode is when I brought Jackson home with Hulk and introduced them for the first time. That was like the #1 episode on the show. So people are the problem, not the dog breed. Listen, I made perfect example of that from when I posted that video of that kid hitting the dog with a bottle. Given, like, I saw people, and again, the internet's such a fucking strange place, bro, I swear to God. You saw people and they're like talking about like killing a kid and like all this crazy ass comments in there. It's like, bro, calm down from both sides, first of all. Jesus fucking Christ. It's a child. Okay? But the point is, my point is, oh, he's a kid, right? It's like, he has good parents, right? So if he came from good parents, he doesn't need guidance or anything, right? He doesn't need structure to be raised properly and know, like, what's right and wrong, right? That doesn't make any sense at all. Why would he need guidance in his life? Why would he need structure and rules and boundaries in life? Why would children need anything like this? They have good parents. Like, that's all that matters. They come from a good pedigree. That means they're going to be good. What a crock of fucking shit that is, right? And the prime example of that is this child just needs guidance. You know, doesn't understand that this is not how you treat an animal, right? And the same thing with animals. Animals need guidance the same way. Like, that you can't expect them to understand things without guidance. So if a dog doesn't have rules and boundaries and structure in their life, they are going to get into fucking trouble. Like, they are gonna have problems. They're gonna run your life. It's just the way that it fucking works. So, but to say that it's because of a certain breed of dog, that is just pure stupidity. Like, it's just stupidity, and it's just looking at it in just one way. Because if you turn that around and you look at that in a way to where it's like, you look at that towards children, you're not going to agree with it anymore. So why towards the dogs? Hey, thank you for the, man, super chat. Thank you. Ayana? Is that how you say your name? I want to say it right. Do you know why breeders sell their dogs for so much money? Not trying to hate, just asking. Well, I mean, it's like anything, you know what I mean? The market kind of drives the price, but it also depends. It's what you sell is worth what someone buys is worth whatever they're willing to pay. So, I mean, why my dogs are priced high is because of the brand and because of the company and because of who we are. So that's why my dogs are priced higher based on who we are, how many years I've put into creating my dogs, you know. But I mean, dog breeding prices, like, I mean, that's a pretty hard one to answer. I mean, it's just whatever people feel. But I'll tell you now, people are definitely out there trying to get way more for their dogs because, you know, they've seen me out there. But the reason why I could do it is because, like, you know, my brand is, you know, on par in this world, in the same realm. It's like a Nike, you know, of the game. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's why the prices are up. Like, you know what I mean? It's like you either go and you buy a Honda or you buy a Lamborghini. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where the prices are at. So, oh man, you must have said some annoying shit. Looks like you got put in timeout again. And I'm not the one doing it, just so you know. I'm not the one putting you in timeout either, just so you know. You get what you pay for. Yeah, and look, something's worth whatever somebody's willing to pay. You know what I mean? Like, that's the truth. It's in anything. It's the same thing with cars. That's why people will buy cars when they're crazy high markups on them and shit. Shit, I was one of them. I paid $25K over sticker for the Shelby because I wanted it, and it was worth what I wanted it. That's all. Make you a moderator. So the thing about being a moderator for me, yo, and why, like, Brandy's always worked and worked out. She's been around for a long time. Is like, I don't ban everybody, and I think Brandy kind of knows, like, how I am. 3 strikes and you're out. That's the rules with her, right? So it's like, people know how I am. That it's like, I enjoy the banter. I enjoy people, you know, coming in and saying their piece, or say, it makes lives more exciting at different times. They bring life to them. That, like, look, being infamous is what made me get to where I'm at. Like, infamy helped me. So I don't shy away from that shit. That's all. I don't shy away from it. So, but if you get to the point, like I said, like you're a fucking gnat at a barbecue and you just become like annoying and you're like spam, then they're gonna silence you, and that's just the way that it is. And you'll be able to come back again. You'll have another shot. You're not like fully blocked, so you'll have another shot. You'll be able to come back and talk, but you'll have to figure out how to not annoy everybody and get your point across. Because if you start annoying the audience, right, annoying the people in the chat, then you're polluting. That's all. That's all. Then it's just pollution. Bro, listen, I've seen you use the word facts so much, and I've already seen you wrong in things that you're saying. You gotta stop using the word facts all the time, bro. What you're saying all the time is not facts. It's just be truthful. It's not always facts, my guy. So when certain things are being said, they're not facts. It's bullshit sometimes when it's being said, and it's an opinion, right? So opinions do not always have to be. We don't always have to care about someone's opinions. Saying they're all facts is fucking utter bullshit. That's all. That's just all that comes down to, bro. Out here, everything's facts. I think that's the most popular term I've seen you use, is the word facts. So if you use the word too much, it's like you take away its power, right? So you use the word facts too much. I don't think you're spitting facts all the time, my guy. But you have figured out a way to stay in here and not get banned. So that's good. Nah, you're not. Yeah, I promise you, you're not. There again, there's an incorrect fact. I promise you, you're not. I've sat down, I've talked to him. I guarantee you are not. And that's why I'm where I'm at and you're where you're at, right? That's why I'm a multi-millionaire sitting here with a platform, and you're all the facts of the world. I'm happy. No, it's got everything to do with money. Men measure success with money. That's how we do it. This one gonna upset people. But it's true. Women measure in looks, men measure in money. It's the way it works. So, sorry. In my life, in my eyes, like, as people, we are even. We're equal. We're both people. We're both humans. I never see myself as better than people in the level of humanity. But in terms of where we're at in life, nah, you're back there. I'm over here. And that's a fact. Am I mad at you? No, I ain't mad at you, bro. Do your thing. Bro, I hated hearing that when I was coming up. I hated hearing that success was a mindset. But holy fuck, is it the truth? The absolute truth. It's one of the truest things that's ever been said to me, is that your mind frame is what will make your success. Success is an absolute mindset, 100%. Well, other part of where you're wrong too is breeding and selling dogs is the smallest part of my business. So that's not what made me money. It made me some money, but not what made me a lot of money. I built businesses. That's what made me money. I built multiple businesses on top of this. Media. Obviously, I have my own clothing company. I have my own gear. I sell all the bite sleeves, leashes, collars, tugs, harnesses, all of that. I have my own clothing, obviously. I have big corporate sponsorships, Ryobi Power Tools. I have my own dog food brand. I'm connected with, big groomers and shampoo companies. So I have all of that, bro. Some people have skills and no knowledge. Well, I'm glad I have both. Glad I have both, bro. If you're a person trying to say I don't have knowledge, now that would be one of the most infactual things that you've said today. That would be one of the biggest lies that you've told today. Because I can educate you beyond on many things, my friend. Many things, my friend. Fuck, man. I love the fucking internet, though, because you run into the most interesting, fucking people, bro. Hey, Marlon, you into bodybuilding? Me? Nah, bro. You seen me. Look at me, bro. I'm like, right now, I'm like 160, bro. I mean, it's dope, but me personally, I'm not a bodybuilder. Not in this lifetime. Bro, I can talk you in circles with Pit. Bro, you didn't even know one of the most obvious, simple facts of these dogs, bro. Like, come on, man. Stop it. Oh, you've been put in timeout. Damn. You got 300 seconds to think about. 300 seconds to think about it. Cassie, circle time. My channel is trolls. Try to get... Oh, see, I've dealt with all that. I've had people try to do all types of stupid shit to me. But yo, that's the thing, is like anything that someone tries to say about me is a lie. So it's like, it's all lies, dude. It's like I dot my I's and fucking cross my T's. I'm not fucking doing anything wrong. So everybody around here, the police, fucking animal control, they all know me. Everybody know me. Like, you know, you can't be as in the public as I am and be doing things incorrectly. So they can do whatever they want, bro. I had people call fucking child social services on me before, bro. I had to deal with that shit. But it was nothing. It was the easiest thing to get away. It was over in seconds. Like, you know what I mean? It was like, yeah, okay, anyways. But yeah, people all do that, man. Trust me. There's pages online that are literally fucking built completely, like, there's to hate me, right? You know what I'm saying? So it gets hectic. So I've been thinking about buying a pit bull. Just wanted to ask the king of the pit bulls, should I get one? You should, and I got dogs available if you're interested, and we'd love to help you out. So, but you definitely should. Truthfully though, there's nothing like owning one of these dogs, man. There's nothing. Alright, Brandy, ban that person right there. This Shay whoever, block that, because that's mega spam. But yeah, we'd love to hook you up. Is it Ayana? Did I get it right? Ayana. And thank you for the donos. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. Well, we'd love to hook you up. Marlon's Fitness. I don't think so, bro. But I mean, you want to do it with me? I think, is that what you're into? You want to do a Marlon's Fitness? You want to jump into a business? We need buff Marlon. Oh my god. Wouldn't that be the shit, yeah? For sure. Yo, write me an email, bro. Write me an email, man. Let's do a fitness age together, bro. Where are you at? Like, let's do some content. Let's do it. Evening, homie. I just wanted to say you're awesome and I enjoy what you do. Thanks for shedding and understanding new light on Pitbull. Has been a fan for years. See, there you go. Right on time, bro. My email is darkdynastycanines@yahoo.com. So just the name of my page, Dark Dynasty Canines, just at yahoo.com. Ayana, if you want to write us an email over there, we'd love to help you out. We'd love to hook you up. I got 2 amazing litters coming up, and I have a couple of older puppies. I think they're about 4 or 5 months old right now, so I have 2 of them available as well. But we'd love to hook you up, man. I love connecting with, you know, getting the fans hooked up, so. Is it Only Dogs Beanie, your merch? Yes, this is my merch, ddklonapparel.com. Oh, you got it? All right, bet. Bro, I'm down, man. I'm always down for interesting little ventures, you know what I'm saying? I'll do some fitness. Let's fucking do it. I can't lift more than 7 pounds for the next 5 weeks, 4.5 weeks. I don't even know how fucking long it's been at this point. I think I actually want to get a legitimate count on how long it's been. I'm really glad that it's fucking snowing. I mean, that it's raining and not snowing. Yes, 2 litters coming up. No, I can drive. I can drive now. The game pit nerves. So, generally the dogs, these dogs are bred with animal aggression intended. The human side of things is never there. So when I say nerves, like generally pit bulls have weak nerves. Like they're just not. That's why they make poor natural guard dogs. You know, they're not good at guarding property or guarding a house. The only thing that makes them scary is their notorious name, for the most part, right? So that's what people fear when they hear that. But most people that have these dogs inside of their house, like an untrained pit bull, bro, I can walk in your house and fucking, as long as I give the dog a pet, they're gonna help you carry the fucking TV out for the most part. You know, you're gonna have owners that are gonna be like, not my dog, but those are the exact dogs that I mean. Those are the dogs that I mean that I was like, we can never train a dog like this because this person thinks that they have a dog that will defend them. They have an absolute fucking dog that is fucking has shit nerves and is fucking scared of its own shadow, but the way that they react is by fucking showing aggression. It's fight or flight, you know what I mean? That's how it works, whether they know how or not. So typically game dogs, these people are talking about, have very weak nerves. So that's, I mean, they're good in with animals, but when it comes to personal protection, that's what makes them very poor for the work. So yeah, there's your answer. I thought your hat said OnlyFans. No, it says only dogs. Only dogs. So nerves is everything when it comes to which dogs you're going to train. You look for the most stable dogs. So people think like automatically when you talk about protection, they think right off the fucking bat, you know, I have a dog that barks at every person that comes in, barks in the windows. When somebody knocks, the dog goes crazy. That's actually not what we're looking for. We're looking for the dog that's got high drive, but has a calm demeanor, right? Stability. You know, when they hear a noise, they're not afraid of it. They want to investigate. You know, these are the type of dogs that we're looking for. They don't go crazy and start barking at new stuff, but they're curious. Their curiosity is there in high drive. These are the dogs that tend to be very successful when it comes to protection work. But that's a lot of why a lot of people were upset at me too with these dogs, is because I train them for protection, when typically they're not known for human aggression. But aggression is the wrong word. That's right there. Like, that's why it's funny. You even hear that from like, dog people. If they're using the word aggression with protection, or you know, protection training, they don't actually understand the game at all, which most people don't either, right? Because aggression is the wrong word to pair with protection dogs. They don't go together. It's not about aggression, right? It's about balance, stability, and control. You know, the dogs. So when I started training these dogs, the reason why I knew that they would be very good is because of they want to please you so bad. So, because dogs, they don't bite out of aggression, right? They bite because that's what they're told to do, and that's how they please. So when trained, they can make very good personal protection dogs if you choose the right dogs. Now, like a dog like a fucking Presa or like, you know, a King Corso, these dogs are good natural guard dogs because their natural suspicion of strangers is a lot higher, right? So that's where that comes from. Pit bulls, they don't have that. Like, you know, like even going back to fucking dog fighters and talking about these fucking people that I despise, even if the dog was aggressive towards a human when in the dog fighting ring, that dog was put down. That was not what they wanted. Human aggression was never what they were after. That's why, like, you know, all of these stories mixed together make it easy for the media to try to blame a breed of dog. Oh, they come from combat. Yeah, but with other animals though, right? Like, none of that was ever towards humans. So then again, then you get people, oh, well, what you do fuels it. Oh, they're aggressive. No, it's not aggression. Like, you know, it's not about aggression. Like, you know, aggressive dogs, I deal with aggressive dogs, and, you know, we help these dogs with balance and become non-aggressive. But when you're talking about a protection dog, that's not aggression. You know, it's a high drive and a dog doing what they're told to please, right? It's not aggression. You know, because at the end of the day, if I sent a dog like Ace on you to you know, if you were doing something to me, to bite you, he's not biting you because he's mad at you or he's like afraid of you or anything. He's biting you because I told him to. Now, I could out a good dog, a good protection dog. I could send this dog on you. The dog will bite you. Then I out the dog. I can hand you that same dog leash and you can take it for a walk. Like, this is how a lot of the dogs are. So Just the facts. And I'm using the word because that is a fact. What's my press scanner? Yo, so even the rest of people are mad at me about that, yo. It's like, I didn't breed him either. So it's like, you're mad at the wrong guy. I didn't breed Vader. I just got him. And he just turned out to be absolute freak size. So, you know, that's not my fault either. I didn't do nothing. I didn't like put anything in the water or anything like that, you know? But, that's not all the way true. Well, look, I don't know enough about the history of dog fighting because it just upsets me, to be honest. So it's not something that I want to research or I want to know about these people. But for the most part, that is how it was supposed to be. You know, human aggression was not something that was really tolerated. What kind of music do I listen to? I listen to all kinds of music. All kinds of music. Y'all want to see a big-ass animal? Yo, I want to show y'all a mad, big fucking animal. You want to see a big-ass, fuck-ass animals, bro? You want to see a giant animal? Horses and mountains out here, too. Big boy. You know the world record horse was fucking 5 minutes from my house? Whoa, what about crazy attention over everything? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Hey, bud. I don't know why. Big boy. Alright, I'm gonna show you the size of this fucking animal. Hey, bud. Hey, handsome. Look at this. This is me standing next to him. He's like, yo, don't mess with me, Dad. So this is Roman. Okay. This is like a 2,000-pound horse. He's a big, big boy. Like, yo. Yo. You're like, look. Look at my legs next to his legs. But my phone is not food. All right. Whoa. Oh, this is your food. Whoa, big man. Whoa, you're gaining weight. What's in your pocket? You trying to run my pockets? All right. Gross. He's over there. He's a big guy. Yo, see that fence? He did that. Yeah, big horses. Big ass horses. Then I got 2 more horses up there. And I have a bull. I actually have to check to see if my registration is still in here because you know what time it is? I think I'm gonna be able to drive one of these tomorrow, bro. You know how exciting that is for me? I have no idea, bro. I've been living the most boring life. Well, not really, that's not true. But you know how exciting this is? And you wanna hear something sad? I think I'm gonna sell this car. I just don't drive it, man. I never drive it. It's the only one of my cars. It was basically like last year. It was considered the redheaded stepchild because it just never got driven. It never got love. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I think I might. I don't know though. I don't know. We'll see. I don't like selling cars, but I always say I don't like because I don't like losing money. But right now, the way the market is on cars, like if I sold that car, I would literally make like 4 times what I paid for it. So I don't know. We'll see. And there's this one too. He probably won't. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. yeah, I basically stole that car when I bought it. Like I got that car for so fucking cheap. It was like, oh my god, it was just like a steal. And then there's this John here. This one's gonna be twin turbo. So this is like the new project. So I'm gonna turbo this car. I'm gonna twin turbo this one. It's probably about like 1,400 horsepower. And this is gonna be the new vet around. So air intake. Oh, it has way more than intake. Well, this car is stock. This car doesn't have shit except for fucking window tint. But way more than stock. On the vet. The vet is full bolt on. There's a tune. So stock they make 6 pounds a boost. That one's makes 16. So yeah, I think it's making about 850. It's like 850 horsepower. That one. GTR is right here. Sleeping. I got to do the floor in here this year. I didn't have enough time to do the fucking floor because I concreted up top. Like I did the basketball court for the kids, and then I concreted for the horses as well. And I just left my cars out of it because I was like, ah, fuck it. I'll just put them on wood this year, and then we'll do the floor. So I can do a nice floor this year in here and a new roof. So that's what I'm gonna do there. This is Lisa's car here. Little Supra. So this one, exhaust, downpipe, intake, tune coming. And I have a motorcycle just sitting over there too as well. See, I need that to go away. I gotta put the door on. I gotta get in this thing. 4 turbo swap. No four turbos. But I'm gonna do a single turbo swap on that. So we'll do big turbo. Stone coat epoxy is the new wave. What do you mean? Stone cold garage floor. Could do a stone cold. Yeah, maybe. Well, that nitrous and every time, yeah, no, it's not that good for the engine for the nitrous. Look what I ended up on. I gotta fix that. It's crooked. Man, they closed my door, so it's cold up in here. What's up with you, bro? Just wiggling away. Anybody do anything fun with you when I was gone? Doesn't look like it. That's what a happy motherfucker looks like. And then, yeah, they're both happy. They're like, psych, Dad's back. What's up, bud? What's up there, old guy? You're gonna annoy your brother now? I bet you are. Now you're just gonna bother him? Okay, alright, let's let me take my shoes off. He jumps and he knows he can't jump on me, so he just like stands and looks at me. He's like, I'm gonna just do a stand. I won't jump on you, but I'm just gonna just like stand up for a sec. Fucking Drake. Oh my god, he's a funny guy. You ever had boxed water? Have you ever had this? Do you know what this is? Does anybody know what this is? It's called liquid death. Nope, yeah, it's called liquid death. My female is 4 years old and I'm thinking about breeding her. Did I wait too late? No. No, 4 is a good age. Drake is always like he's had a dozen of Red Bulls. Bro, my guy lives on... Bro, it's a watch. Fuck off, bro. You like Kobe. Oh, something new every day. What a drink. What do you mean, what a drink? What up, Australia? What's up? Liquid death. Yeah, it's water. It's literally water. It's drinking water. Yeah, it's weird. It's super weird. I call your compound so much land, so many pets. Hey, Joni. She's a standard classic American blue brindle. How many puppies should I expect roughly if I breed her? I mean, that really depends, but my dog's typically, like the average is about 7. Between 7 and 10 is the average on her. How's my new house building coming along? Not at all right now. Not at all. I'm really just dealing with my architect, and we're in that stage. So. No chickens. I don't got chickens. Nope. What's too young to breed her as far as males? You want mature dogs, you know what I mean? So you can really see and understand the features and traits, you know, that you're trying to pull from. So you want a dog that's matured, you know? 2, 3 years old, 3 years old, probably better. third heat. It really depends, but definitely not the first. I mean, if something happened by mistake and your dog was bred on their first heat, like it happened to Maui, like they're generally dogs gonna be fine, but it's not ideal. Same thing with the female. You're looking for the dog to be matured, right? So mature enough to be able to carry the puppies and just developed, developed enough. Third heat is what a lot of vets will say. Some will say second, but it just depends on that breed, that bloodline, and when it matures, right? Because like my dogs take a little while to mature. So when my dogs are fully matured about 3 years old. So when they're fully matured, but they'll be like their bodies will look mature. Like Hulk, for example, when he was 5 months old was 126 pounds or something like that. So by the time he was like a puppy, he looked like a fucking full-size dog. He was bigger than most full-size dogs, and he was literally a puppy. So it really depends. But also when it comes to breeding, some of the things that people really don't know is skipping heats can be very dangerous. There's a lot of issues that can come with it. I've had this conversation with people before. Again, this is some shit that's these are actually Scott's favorite word. These are actually facts. But if you think about the reproductive process, right? Like there's a purpose behind it. Like in the wild, it keeps the breed strong, keeps the animal strong, keeps the family strong. That's why anytime a female comes into season, they're always bred. You'll never see a female in the wild, skipping a heat cycle. And also, so if you have a dog, like our repro vets who we use, we've always been told that when we breed the dogs, we breed them young. I only breed my dogs about 4 times. But generally they're back to back. So we don't do any in-betweens, because if you skip heats, then your dogs can get shit like pyometra, which can kill dogs very fast. And there's a few other things that can come along with skipping heats that can actually be negative for you rather than positive. I know us as humans, how we think about it is we think about it like us. We're like, oh, a woman, like she needs a break, her body needs to come back, that stuff. But as long as, you take good care of your dogs, they're getting good exercise after they're pregnant and you're keeping them in good shape, it's actually much more healthy for you to breed a dog back to back than it is to skip a heat. Because even when a dog goes into heat, all of their estrogen levels rise anyways, and they still think that they're having puppies. They still think that they're bred. So all of their body is pretty much doing the same thing that it would do anyways, even if they didn't breed. So truthfully, skipping the heat, you're not doing them any favors by skipping heats. So actually breeding the dogs back to back is much more healthy for them in the long run. Get it out when they're young, and then by the time they live into their latter years of their life, they're not breeding anymore. So generally my dogs, I breed them 4 or 5 times maximum. So they're basically about 4 or 5 years old by the time they're just done. So then they're out, and then it's just fun from there, right? So that's how we do it. That's what I recommend to people. But the key in this is you have to understand, this is a fucking really important part here. If you're just being lazy and you're just thinking your dog's going to do jack fuck all and you're just going to breed the dog again, then you are doing her a disservice. You got to make sure that you're keeping your dog exercise in good health. She's eating properly when she's pregnant and during and after pregnancy, so she can bounce back the best as possible and you can get her body back the best as possible. But truthfully, for the overall health of the dog, skipping heats is more dangerous than not. So just a little bit of information that I know some of you probably didn't know, but now you know. Oh, thank you, Nala. Well, I don't have knowledge according to some people in here. So another thing that I can tell you also about breeding dogs, since we're on this topic. Okay. And again, you have to listen to me closely. And this is going to be one that you're going to want to listen. Move out of the way. Move out of the way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. It's like all over me. All right. So when my dogs have puppies, Okay? When my dogs have puppies, most people in this day and age, when they have puppies, they like prepare and they get ready, and they get ready to lay in the fucking dog in the whelping box with the puppies and fucking help mom through every little bit because they're such a caring human being. And I'm not hating on you. That's just typically what people do. My wife was the same way. It literally took me fucking couple years to convince her of what I'm about to tell you. But after her seeing the living proof of how it works, she was on board. So basically, when my dogs have puppies, that we don't assist them. So like nobody helps. Nobody touches the puppies for probably about the first week. It's fucking hands off of these dogs. Now, there is a kicker to this that you have to understand, and this is the most important thing, and I'm going to explain it to you why. So the only way that this will work is if it's a female dog that has never had puppies before. Because if she had puppies and you already helped her, and you've already been through this process, there's no going backwards, okay? The instincts are slowly whittling away already. And the reasoning, the thought process behind this, like when I got into this, I believe in fucking nature. Nature is very strong. For some reason, us as humans, we always try to go against nature. Believe it or not, dogs, they can do this shit on their own. They don't need you. They don't require human beings. So I go a lot with the way that nature works. Nature is very strong, very powerful. So if you have a dog that's never had puppies and she has a litter of puppies, and let's say like one puppy is on the other side of the pen or something, or one of them, and I want that one to eat more because it's smaller, and you go and you take it and you go and you put it on the mom, you literally just did a disservice right there. Right? You took away her instinct to worry about taking care of that puppy because now she's like, oh, you'll do it. It's the same thing when it comes to breeding, right? Like Hulk, for example, when he would bred, we helped him so much with breeding because it was so important that we got it done and made sure he got stuck. Yo, literally there would be a female dog and motherfucker will walk up to you and look at you like, you gonna help? So he just learns to depend on you. So it's the same thing when it comes to female dogs. They will literally learn to depend on you and put their instincts aside. So their natural instincts to take care of their puppies will go away. You're breaking the sacks. You're doing all these things. So it starts to whittle away slowly but surely, right? So that's why it's so important that it's dogs that have never been bred. So they've never been touched, right? So that's the whole thing, right? And yes, there's moments like we monitor them, right? Like I monitor the dogs. Like I have camera systems on all the kennels. So I see them when they're having puppies. I've only had one time have I ever seen a dog stuck in a canal and I actually had to take the dog to get an emergency to get that dog removed. Like to get the puppy out of the canal. I've only had it happen one time in fucking 20 years. Okay? So to say that there's like all these problems and they need our help and they got to pull the puppy, that's not true. It's that we panic easy. Right? It's how we panic easy and we don't let fucking nature take its course. Another part of this too, and this is a really hard part for people to hear, but mother dogs will naturally also what's called cull their puppies. I know people know the word cull probably from fucking sick, twisted people who talk about fucking they do that for their own dogs. They cull their dogs, which it's really hard for me to like even like have any bit of agreement with that, but the reason behind why people do this, you understand, because you don't want to pass on poor genetics. So, but that's why a mother dog will do it too, right? To understand I know it's fucking hard to fathom. And for us, like we're all about the underdog most of the time. So like the sick one that looks sick and malnourished is the one that we want to nurture and take care of. But nature is saying this dog is not correct. And if mom is pushing the dog out, I've seen this happen. Mom will cull the puppy where she just won't take care of one. And she'll constantly keep pushing it out. She knows something that you don't. Right? Something wrong with this dog shouldn't carry on, shouldn't pass on its genes. Now, what I believe is that I don't believe that the dog should be fucking destroyed. That I do not fucking believe. But that dog absolutely should be fixed. Now, in this day and age, fucking defects are like the cool thing. Right? That's why like little freak dog, that's where freaks came from and that whole shit came from. Because like the runts, we save them and then they're bred, right? And then you've literally just made this whole gene pool weaker by doing that. By the natural order of things, you just came outside of it. So just a little bit of advice, from me if you're breeding dogs. And it's hard to do. It's hard to do. It's hard to really remove yourself, but you can't. There's no halfway. Okay, like that's the thing. The thing about this is you're either fucking all in or you're not in at all. There's no halfway when it comes to this. So if you're gonna have your dog having puppies and you're gonna leave her alone, like actually leave her alone. And I've seen this truthfully, like the success that I've seen with it is just beyond. So like Nikki, her success rate, she's never had anybody help her, ever. Like no one's ever helped her. And she's lost one puppy, ever. One. Faith, bless her. She had 4 litters this way, and she lost 3 puppies in total. Now, losing puppies happen. Like, I've had litters where there's 10 and then there's 4. I mean, shit happens. Like, things happen. But the success rate of where we were at when not intervening with the puppies was clear as day to how much better nature can take care of things. So that's how it's been with us so far. Same way with so Annabelle, she was the same way. She had no help. 100%. All survived. Now before that, it was like you'd have one sick, and you know, so you kind of got this like back and forth. Your percentages weren't as high. So as soon as we started actually going into this, the percentages of dogs that succeeded was much higher. What if they're breached? What do you mean by breached? You mean out of the sack? Most of the dogs, I've had so many dogs burn out of the sack that are perfectly fine. I've seen so many things that, like, I guess vets have said doesn't work. They'll say, hey, if the dog waits more than 2 hours, then like something's wrong. I've seen dogs where I thought they were done, and I went to sleep, and there's 8 puppies, and she's been done, not had a puppy for 6 hours, and you wake up the next day and there's 11. So, I mean, again, nature knows best. Like, that's just all I can say. The less we fucking intervene, the better. Turn sirens down. Like I said, I've hardly ever seen that. I think that it has to do with, you know, how you exercise your dog when they're pregnant. You know, what are you doing for them during that? Because I've only seen a dog stuck in the canal one time in, 22 years? So that's got to be something else. But yeah, I haven't hardly seen that. I've just, for me personally, I've hardly seen that. My dogs are very hardy, very strong. The females are very strong when it comes to that. And you know, they're exercised. The most important thing when the dog is pregnant is that they're exercised a lot. Like they keep the puppies moving. It's like a fucking cement mixer. You know, you just want to keep them moving. So the activities in there is good, right? And they come out nice and strong. So anyways. Sometimes in nature, the weak has to be taken out for the benefit of the greater good. It is a fact of life, not cruel. You know, it's absolutely a fact of life. But we talked about this when somebody asked earlier the state of where we're at. You know, here, this is going to spin right back to this. In the era where we're in, everything has to win. Right? Everything has to win. It doesn't matter. Everything fucking has to win. You know what I mean? There's no losers in the generation where we live. Everybody's equal, and everybody's a winner. Everybody gets a trophy, and I think both teams should come to the White House, right? I mean, right? That's good sportsmanship. Both teams should come to the White House. No, the loser should stay home, and the winner should get celebrated. Yeah. But not in this day and age. Not in this day and age. In this day and age, that's the way that we live, is both teams should come to the White House. It's only good sportsmanship. No, it's not good sportsmanship. That's called weakness. That's what we call that. Sorry for the harshness, but it's just the truth. What a wimpy generation we live in. Sometimes puppies' head and shoulders are too big for the birth canal, breeding with way too big of a male, so a vet usually helps, in my experience. Debbie, I don't know that, I don't know how much truth is to that, to be honest. If I showed you the picture of Hulk breeding to Roxy, you'd be like, what the fuck? Roxy, her size, like she got thicker as she kind of grew. When we first bred her, she was probably like 56 pounds, bred to Hulk, who was 185. No problem. I've never seen a puppy. I've never seen a dog have a problem birthing puppies due to size. And I've seen some big dogs. I've seen some big dogs come from some little dogs too. So, but it could be. I don't know. Different vets will have different opinions and say different things. So. Yeah, Nala, it's a shame where we're at in this day and age, to tell you what. But anyways, I've been live for an hour and a half on here. It's pretty good. Hulk's parents are smaller. Hulk's dad was 160. Gianna's like 140. So I don't know. I wouldn't consider them small. I also saw Hulk's bred to some small dogs, and the puppies have been fine. I've never seen that. It may be true, but I've myself personally, I've never seen that, and I've produced some pretty big dogs from smaller dogs at times. Well, when Hulk bred to Roxy, that was Hercules Dynasty. Dynasty is like fucking 145. Hercules probably 150. So they're all big dogs. That came from that. So she birthed monsters, but she had no problem with them. Where can I buy a puppy, Alan? So you could email me. You could email me at darkdynastycanines@yahoo.com. I also have a giveaway going on right now where every $25 on ddklineapparel.com can give you a chance to win a puppy from me. Obviously, you still have to be screened. I don't just give a dog to anybody, but it gives you the chance to be selected. And if you're able to pass screening, then you're able to collect the dog. But you can email me at that. Yeah, Debbie, I'm just giving you my opinion on this side. Vets, they have their side. Well, I'm just giving you my opinion from what I've seen, myself personally. All right. I got to go to the bathroom. I think I'm going to do TikTok after this. I think we're going to do the TikTokers for a few. But I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Big shout out to Ayana, I believe her name is. She's coming through, throwing down on the super chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll be back, man. YouTube, y'all. I'm about to post I'm about to post another dog bite video to YouTube, so YouTube's gonna demonetize the video, which is fine, but you guys will enjoy it. So, much love to y'all, man. All right, listen, I keep doing lives. Make sure you're subscribed. If you want to get a bit of the extra content from the channel, you can become a member of the channel. I appreciate and welcome all members to the channel. I appreciate you guys. I'm actually about to post some member content right now. So I'm going to log on and post a video for you guys that nobody has ever seen, so you guys are going to see that. I think it's going to be a video of General again, doing an object guard like way back, so some good shit though. But anyways, I love y'all, man. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for joining my live today. Remember, smash the thumbs up button, drop the comments. I appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all are some legends. Be good out there, all right? I'm out.